Yeah. No, I sat on Google Earth and I'm like, the wind's going to be out of the southeast. Where am I going to go? So here I am.
A lot of fish in this lake.
Yep.
Major League Fishing was here.
Yeah.
25 degrees and 40 degrees.
It's a major difference in your house when you go 67 to 69. I mean, it's crazy. Look at this coming at us. Can you see it up underneath?
Yeah.
Some bitch is gonna get in my spot soon too. What time we got?
3.
What's it say on the graph?
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay.
Crap, we're not holding. We're letting loose again. All right, we got to make a move. We got to go. We have to put the camera in here. Hold her up.
So therefore, Kentucky Lake won't have the current for the carp to spawn. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That actually might work, you know? We'll see, though, in the future if that works or not, but it's going to be quite interesting, let me tell you.
All right. Well, are you going to watch it on TV today?
Oh yeah, I got it set up under I'm gonna go into the office for a while, but I'll have it on my phone.
Well, I hope I don't disappoint you.
No, I'm gonna be watching you in particular. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Cameron.
Yep, you're welcome. Take care.
That was nice.
Yeah. That's a very well-known guy around here.
One minute? Yeah. Are you going to tell me lines in or? Okay.
Yeah.
So I can put this away?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he'll come over the radio.
One minute.
This is 8. I just discovered that my sound was turned all the way down. I thought that you were being way too quiet. Did I miss any announcements? "30 seconds. Okay, copy that. "10 seconds. Lines in.
What the hell?
morning line. Don't start on me today.
Good morning, everybody. It's Matt Trott sitting with Troy right next to me. Good morning in the comments, Troy. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great.
Welcome to head-to-head fishing here. Crazy windy battle again. This is the Bago Bass Bash. We're looking at Matthew Ward. Where do you think he's sitting right now, Troy?
Well,
it's not a roller coaster, that's for sure.
It does not look enjoyable. I've been out there many times like that, and it is not fun to fish in.
So obviously he's out on the main lake trying to target those smallmouth.
Yeah. It looks like he's same spot that he started yesterday. We've got a pretty strong east wind today, so he's going to deal with these rollers like this all day if he stays there, and it might even get worse.
Right. We've kind of been flashing through the matchups. I'll go over the matchups right away that we're watching on our screen this morning here. So we have Mang Lee versus Neil Wazinski. Then we have Steve Lopez taking on Brian Eisch. And people were asking earlier, you heard Brian was very close to Captain James this morning. He was talking before lines were in. Justin versus Matthew, we just looked at. And then right now you're looking at Mike Mann, who's taking on Nick Schertz. That's going to be a battle today.
That is going to be the match to watch, I think. These two guys, Mike caught a lot of fish yesterday. He caught a lot of shorts, but he caught a lot of fish. And I think this is going to get better for him every day. I think he might get a little push of bigger fish. He's got a lot of males in there now. It just takes one day, even in a half a day, he could get a big push of some bigger fish that come in here. In the two areas that he fished yesterday, it can be really good.
So he's right back in the same spot he started in yesterday. Real familiar dock and bridge there.
Yeah, still throwing his little French fry worm.
Yep, this should be an exciting day of fishing.
Today he doesn't have the wind to deal with like yesterday. Yesterday he had a south wind that was blowing up inside this channel. It was trying to turn his boat sideways, and Mike doesn't have power poles or talons or anything on the back of his boat.
So you were talking before we went live here, kind of how with Mike's situation today, how the actual wind and everything today could benefit him more than it did yesterday.
Yeah.
You wanna talk about that a little more?
Yeah. There's current that comes out of this channel. The current actually comes out off the left side of that bridge there, and so he's facing into the current. If the wind is coming from his back, blowing up current, that will slow that current down. A lot of times those fish won't set up on those particular spots if that current is slowed down like that. The faster the current through there, the more defined these fish have to be to sit in these current seams. When the current is slow, they can swim around and do whatever they want to do. It's a little bit easier.
Good look at Steve Lopez starting out in a channel this morning. There's Brian Eisch. I heard he's got another good sweatshirt on for today, so once the temperatures get a little warmer.
Yeah, hopefully it warms up a little bit.
We'll be able to get a good look at that. Definitely looks like Brian slowed down his presentation from day one to right now.
Yeah, he's not moving his bait much at all. I think he's still throwing the Ned rig. or a small tube, but he's definitely slowed down.
A lot of people chiming in. Good morning, everybody. John Bame says good morning, H2H and TRS. Awesome. Again, you're going to see our amazing sponsors flashing across the screen throughout the course of the 5 hours of the head-to-head Bago Bass. Looking at one right now for Mega Custom Tackle. A phenomenal bass company. A lot of awesome, innovative products, so make sure to give them a like, a share, a comment, a purchase, all that kind of good stuff. We actually have all the Omega stuff that we have in stock right now. We got that updated to our website, so I'll share that link really quick. Here's a first look at Neil Wazinski. Could have taken some Dramamine this morning.
I think so. Poor camera guys.
So it looks like he's sitting at, what is that, about
6 foot of water?
6 foot? I'm trying to look at the temperature on that screen there.
It's like he's throwing a spinnerbait, chasing maybe some smallmouth. Oh,
hang on.
Yep.
What would you call that wave size out there right now? Is that about 3 foot?
It's probably about a 2-footer. Yeah, there's no white caps coming in yet, so it'll be interesting to see how these guys fare in the waves, in the wind, and see if the fish will bite.
Travis says, good morning, having my morning coffee and my son by my side watching head-to-head this morning. Good morning. What are the wind speeds down there? Whipping. I'm looking at the weather here. It's 15 to 20 definitely.
By the looks of those waves, it's coming straight from the east, which is the worst these guys could have for conditions. If it gets any worse, Matthew here, he may not be able to fish. It just might not be fishable. The fish might be there, but you can see he's fishing from the back of his boat, which means he's got his Ultrex trolling motor or Garmin or whatever brand he has in the front. He's got it on spot lock, and he's just sitting there. He's got to fish from the back of the boat.
I wonder too if the fact that the waves are so strong and to save on battery, he might have just thrown the anchor.
He may have, yes, he may have put his anchor out. Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of trolling motor he has. He may have an anchor out too.
Here's Nick Shirts. Well, it looks like I'd like to be where he is right now.
Yeah, it looks comfortable. He's back in the same area he was yesterday morning.
Yeah, that house looks very familiar in the background.
Yep. Or he put the hammer on him yesterday.
A lot of people are heading out fishing this morning. Make sure to be safe and catch a lot of them. Do us a favor. We love to see all those pictures to social media. Send us some of your catches from the day. Feel free to tag us with H2H Fishing. And if it's a small one, tag us with H2H Dink. Dinkin', Dink Fest, all that kind of good stuff.
You bastard. Oh.
Mike's hooked up.
There you go, Mike.
Here's a nice one. There we go. Ooh.
Whoa, that looks like a good fish to
there's
start
the
the
quality
morning.
that Mike needs for that
These
spot.
are the kind of fish I love.
That's smallie as well. A little chopped through the camera, but
Sorry it took so long, guys, but we'll take it.
Yeah, this spot here can absolutely be loaded with ones like that. You know, the guys have done 20 pounds in 5 minutes from this type of spot here.
There we go. Zeros? Ugh. I'll say 312.
I guess a little less.
Come on. Keep going. It's a smallmouth. Keeps going down. That's 3-0. 3-2 it says right now.
it's the camera. It's warming up. A little chilly this morning. That camera's got to warm up a little bit.
3-4?
3-4.
Mike's in a tough spot for service here. We had some issues yesterday when he would move across that bridge, and
Find the phone.
that's a good start for Mike.
3 pound, 4 ounce.
He did that yesterday. He started off with a couple, 3-pounder, and then his size went down. For him, hopefully that doesn't happen today.
Where are you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously with the rules the way they are, they can weigh that fish as many times as they want to, to see if the weight changes at all. And good
Which
strategy.
was a good idea for him. He had 3.2.
Yep.
He went up 2 ounces, so that was a good call.
And the battle that between Mike and Nick today, those couple ounces can make big
Big
difference.
difference. Yeah, we saw the first day where Dave Venner had lost by 1 ounce.
Right.
So it makes a big difference. You can see he's got his buoy marker out there.
So he must be marking the rock pile.
Yeah, he's marking a
or whatever
specific
structure
spot.
is.
Yep.
Any walleyes being caught this week? None that we've seen. But speaking of walleye, we have our registration, I believe, is open for next week's walleye event. I believe we're actually calling that one Marble Eye Madness. I had a gentleman that sent in that actual name. Brad Sumerix, I believe. Sumerix was the first person to say that name, that Marble Eye Madness, to the chat. We kind of threw that out there the other day. So, Brad, do me a favor if you're watching this and it's Sumerix, send H2H Facebook page a message and we'll get you a little H2H goodie bag. Again, good morning, everybody. Yeah, it was a great start to the day for Mike Mann with that 3 pound, 4 ounce. That was an awesome smallie to get started. And, Troy feels like them fish could be reloading, off and on throughout the day in that spot he's sitting. Oh, thanks, Phil. Yeah, let him know if you wouldn't mind. I think Phil's talking about Brad. It was an awesome name. And double checking here. I believe that was the name we went with.